Good morning. I'm out in the outdoor kitchen and kind of playing around with the old Punker stove. And I didn't say that as an insult. That's actually the name of the company. If you can see it there, Punker. This stove is an alcohol stove made in Sweden, and it is gravity fed. This tank is not pressurized. It has a little tube that brings it across to the needle valve that then miters it into let's see if we can get it focused here. There we are. It miters it into a preheat coil that takes it down and then comes in from the bottom of the burner. I'll swing over here and see if you can see that one there. There you go. It also has an interesting feature that makes it convenient. If you follow that little tray back up to here, this is where you actually prime it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to do this one-handed. In the fuel tank is a primer cup, and because I don't have much fuel in this, I'm going to have to tilt it. So I'm going to put you guys on hold a second and get the primer cup full. Be right back with you. Okay, primer cup's full. You bring it over and you just push it down on the little tray there. It has a little spring-loaded valve on the bottom. Let's see if I can get it where you can see it. There you go. And that runs down to the pan underneath the burner. That pan serves the purpose of holding the alcohol while it preheats the burner coil. We just simply like that, and you can see it's going down in there. Now I'm going to tell you ahead of time, this is not a clean fuel. If you use denatured alcohol, it works wonderful. But believe it or not, what I'm actually using is, ta-da, thank you, COVID. Obviously, this was made by a company that distilled drinking alcohol. And if you look on the label, it'll tell you it's 80% alcohol, basically. So, set that out of the way. Now you see it's preheating. Oops, get right here where you can see it. It's preheating the bottom of the burner pan. And so as we open the valve, now this is going to get kind of spectacular, but don't worry. These are trained professionals. Now that's a pretty ugly flame for a stove. But here in just a few seconds, that flame will settle down, because part of what's happening right now is don't have a steady supply of alcohol going into it. There we go. Open it up a little more. What's happening right now is it's not quite fully hot, so it'll heat to the flash point, flash, drop off, flash, drop off, and it won't maintain a steady pressure inside the burner. When it reaches a point it's maintaining a pretty steady pressure in the burner, watch what happens to this flame. And that's my neighbor, sorry. He has a 56, I think, the year I was born, antique that he comes out and works on every day. But now you see this flame, it's cleaning up a little bit, and usually I wait until, so I can get over here where you can see it, turn the camera. I wait until the stuff in the bottom is just about burned up before I try to open the valve. I got a little quick this morning. Look at that flame. See how it's cleaning right up? You might even be able to hear the gas jetting maybe above his car. He's got a really cool car. I may show you a picture of it after a while. But look at how that flame cleaned up. And it's just about gone total blue. And it'll actually get hot. When it gets totally hot, it'll get hot to where you can't even see the flame. In fact, you can barely see it now. Isn't that cool? So, just a reminder, as our times change, you might want to consider alternate methods of cooking, alternate appliances. Keep your eyes open. I gave $35 for this stove, and you can see it burns just about any kind of fuel. I believe I could probably even mix it with kerosene and alcohol, and it would do just fine. It is a non-pressurized tank. It's gravity fed, and that makes it a little bit safer. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you guys can get out, be safe, and go adventure.